It was late afternoon. I was packing my bags for my trip ahead. I was so nervous about meeting Pooh. Why would she fall in love with someone like me? I mean, I was nothing special. I'd come across her picture while searching on a website to get to know Thai girls. Her picture stood out. She was so beautiful. And I sent her a message straight away. The agency seemed really nice and was well presented. I thought, I can't go wrong. I mean, life couldn't get any worse for me. I was on my own, had been for a long time. I was slowly shrinking into myself like a scared snail, frightened of anything I'd come into contact with. I knew I had to do something about my life, and Pooh seemed like a quick fix. Something to solve my life's problems. A way out of my shell. That's all I cared about. Me. Pooh was living a really hard life. Her family were very poor and lived in really bad conditions. Conditions no one should have to live in, especially someone as beautiful as her. When my bags were packed, I went out the door and closed it with a feeling of renewal and excitement. Pooh at the same time was in a bar trying to make some money. She was also doing a job that no one should have to do. Of course, at this point I had no idea about what she was doing. She went to the agency to get away from it all. Her father was falling ill and they didn't have anyone bringing enough money in to survive. Coco's Thai bride agency seemed like a perfect fix too. I couldn't help but think, what if she's sponging off me for her family? What if she's going to run off with all my money? Will she expect too much from me? Will she go off all the time and never tell me where she is? Will she make me change who I am or what I like doing?
At the same time, I was wondering what Peter was like. Was he going to go with other women? Some Western men are not very nice. Some are into funny things. Was he going to make me do things I didn't want to do? What if he locks me up and never lets me out? What if he hits me? What if it's all too risky? Will I be alone? I was so nervous when I signed up to the agency. I had saved all my money up to be able to sign up. I had high expectations. I didn't think things would move quite as fast as they did, but I wasn't complaining. I had heard so many bad stories though. Girls getting raped and never getting home again, murdered even. And I knew I was taking a big risk, but in my mind it was an escape from my life I had at the time. A life of poverty and misery for my whole family. They would be free.
As I journeyed onto the airport, I could feel my nerves growing. What if she didn't like me? What if she didn't even turn up? I had so many things going through my head, but when I got to the airport, I had to stay calm, make sure I actually got to the flight. There it was. My flight number, time and gate, all perfectly laid out to see. Nothing could go wrong.